What's going on, everybody? So, as festival season is pretty much upon us already, I decided to take a look back at the Best Picture nominees for this decade and put them in a tier list. 38 movies, 8 in 2020, and then 10 for the subsequent years. I don't think there's going to be an F tier movie just off the top of my head. That seems pretty crazy, but maybe we'll see. I don't do a ton of tier lists because these kind of videos are pretty much just an open invitation for me to get absolutely flamed in the comments when I inevitably put a movie that someone loves in C tier or a movie that people hate in A, but that's the point of opinions. So let's just get started. I'll put the link of the tier maker in the description just in case anyone wants to do it themselves. But okay, here we go. All right, so we have the first Dune up first. Second Dune, much better than the first, even though I already like the first one. Let's not spend too much time on this. I love Dune. I think it's great. I think the second one's even better. The second one, when it gets nominated for Best Picture, will be an S tier, but this one, I'm going to put an A. Poor Things. Ooh, Poor Things. That is a tough one. That's between an A and a B for me personally. I love Emma Stone. The craft is all there. The story drags a little bit for me in certain parts, but it's still really fucking good. I'm gonna put that in B for now. I might move it later. Oppenheimer, that's got to be an S tier. Honestly, like, what are we doing? That might be the defining movie of the decade so far. Even people who don't like that movie, you kind of have to agree with that. But yeah, I think that fits in there. That looks like Avatar: The Way of Water. Avatar absolutely bangs. I cannot wait for the Fire and Ash or whatever. Just set my asshole on fire. Honestly, it's shit is gas. That's an A. American Fiction. That's also an interesting one because I really liked it when I saw it at TIFF at the premiere, and I haven't revisited it since, even though I kind of want to. That's a movie that I could recommend to my friends and they would enjoy it. I like it. I'm gonna put it in B. So far, so good. So far, so good. I can make a case that Poor Things should be an A also. So pretty good. Drive My Car, impressive ass movie. That's an A, honestly. And I'm not great with super long movies at home, which is where I watched it. Just I'd rather be locked in a theater. Even watching it at home, Drive My Car is fantastic. Everything Everywhere, get your ass up in S tier. Happy birthday, Ki Hoi Kwan. It was, I think it was his birthday today or something like that. Happy birthday to not my dad, but someone related in the family, I'm sure. King Richard. Okay. King Richard. This is interesting now. Oh gosh, I like King Richard, but I mean, it's not like very memorable, but God, like the sports shit just fucking works on me, and it's just because I'm a sports guy. Also, not to sound like a frat douchebag or anything, but it is between a B and a C. I just enjoy it, and honestly, for a long movie, it kind of flies by for me. So I'm gonna give that a B. That's like a B minus though. Anatomy of a Fall, absolutely, you're up in A. I fucking love that movie. God damn. Okay, so you know what? Now that I'm doing this, the Best Picture nominee is pretty good so far. I have a feeling it's gonna get worse, but we're hitting some bangers so far. Licorice Pizza, you're also in B. Love you. You're great. Kind of. Cooper Hoffman. Wow. I don't know what I'm saying. Promising Young Woman. That is also a movie that I haven't really revisited like that. I definitely think it has some issues with it for sure. But Carey Mulligan, how you doing? You're going in B. The Holdovers, you're also going in A. That is just Banshees. I think you got to go in A as well. Okay, wow, this is a lot of shit happening so far. This is great. This is, maybe the Academy is onto something here. Nomadland. Okay, yeah, you're not in B. I'm sorry. You're not in B. I'm sorry. You're going in C. I've said my piece on Nomadland where I saw it in 2020 and I liked it, and then I never wanted to rewatch it again, and it hasn't sat with me in a way that Best Picture nominees should. So, good, well made, but I don't think I'll ever watch that movie again if I'm being for real. Judas and the Black Messiah. Oh man, that is a tough one. My initial gut reaction is to put it in B because of the performances and everything like that, but I don't know. I don't remember being that taken aback by the movie. It's kind of like a 7 out of 10, which I guess by definition is a C tier. But it seems better than a C, but not as good as a B. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put it in C for now. I might move that, though. Killers of the Flower Moon, you're also going in A. There's not much to talk about there. I think that movie's fucking fantastic. Triangle of Sadness, you are going in C. I've said my piece on this before. I saw it at TIFF, the first time I ever went to TIFF, and I was so nauseous from the plane that I felt sick. I felt sick, and that was the first movie I saw. So you can imagine, not a great combination there, but whatever. Sound of Metal, you're also going in A, I want to say. That's tough. That's between an A and a B, but the Riz Ahmed performance is so damn good that I'm just going to put in A and I'm not going to think about it. Okay, here we go. Buckle up. Belfast. Okay, is this the first real contender for an F tier for me? I think so. Is it an F? Belfast probably isn't an F tier, but as a movie, but it might be an F tier Best Picture nominee. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? But I guess I'm more so grading on the movie itself, but this might be my least favorite Best Picture nominee now that I'm thinking about it. So you know what? I'm ranking him in terms of Best Picture nominees. You got to go in F. I'm sorry. I think you're the worst one, unless something changes my mind. Maestro, you are also a C. I am right in the middle on Maestro. Not a stan, not a hater. Very well crafted. Some good performances in there. Doesn't stick with me at all. It's some of it I didn't really believe also, but you're in C. Nightmare Alley. Oh man, that's a tough one. Because I do kind of like that movie. I really like bits of it, but man, I remember that movie being really long when I saw it. I'm gonna put it in C. Whatever. That doesn't feel great. Chicago 7. Okay, buckle up. I know Film Twitter hates this movie. Not me. Absolutely not me. I'm sorry. This is like catnip for me. It is too goddamn engaging that I love this movie, man. I'm sorry. I love Chicago 7. I enjoy it like an A tier. I'm going to put it in B though, because as a Best Picture nominee, even though I admittedly love the movie, it is like a B tier nominee. So I'm going to put it in there for me. All Quiet on the Western Front. Again, very technically well crafted, but you're going in C tier. Not much for me to hold on to if I'm being real. Coda. God damn fucking Coda. Oh my God. I still can't believe that one Best Picture. You remember that one Best Picture? I don't. That's in D tier. I'm sorry. The Zone of Interest. Oh my God. Okay. The Zone of Interest. That is also a tough one because that's like an A, but goddamn, it is so like, am I going to watch this movie again? Like, am I ever going to watch this movie? I don't know, man. I'm gonna put it in B though. The Father, you're gonna go in B though. I think it's a very good movie. It's a very good movie, very effective. The Fablemans, you're going in C. I didn't really care for The Fablemans. I like some aspects of it. I don't care for others. Gabriel LaBelle is awesome though, so that's cool. The Power of the Dog, you're also in B. Some people call it The Power of the Nap, which I absolutely disagree with. It did work for me much better a second time though, so I will say that. So that'll go in B. Don't Look Up. Oh my God, Don't Look Up. Okay, I feel similarly to Chicago 7, except a tier down. So I enjoy this movie like a B, but as a Best Picture nominee, I think it has to be a C because as someone who honestly really likes the movie, I found it fully enjoyable. I was kind of like, why the fuck is this nominated for Best Picture? It is kind of weird. Mank? Oh my God, Mank. Fincher, my guy Fincher made Mank. First of all, Mank as a movie title is like S++. Like, who doesn't love saying just Mank? That is fucking hilarious. As a movie, I liked it again when I saw it. It hasn't stuck with me as it should have. I feel similarly to how I feel about Nomadland, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm going to put you in C. Minari, that is a 5-star banger. Absolutely love that movie. It is still one of the best of the decade for me. You're going in S tier. That movie low-key made my channel. If you've been subscribed to me for a while, you know the reason. Elvis. Oh my fucking God, Elvis. No. I do not enjoy Elvis at all. That is also might be my most hated video on my channel. Maybe. I do not like Elvis. There are some aspects of Elvis that I think are worthy of being recognized at the Academy, but overall, as a movie, you're going in D tier. I'm sorry. Tar? Fuck, I haven't thought about Tar in a bit, actually. That is also between an A and a B, but I'm going to put you in B. I'm sorry. That is a fire poster, though. I can't lie. Barbie? Okay. All right, hear me out on Barbie, okay? I didn't think I would have to talk about Barbie again on this channel because I was so annoying, but you know that I enjoy Barbie as an S tier. And as a Best Picture nominee, I know some people probably would put this in B or C. But guess what? It's my channel. I think that Barbie being nominated for Best Picture is so unprecedented that you're going in S tier, and I enjoy it. Ryan Gosling should have won the Oscar. I said that last year as it was happening, and I think people are coming to agree with it now. Fuck off. Past Lives. Do I like Past Lives more than Anatomy of a Fall? I do. Did you see the Greta Lee, Calvin Klein whole commercial thing? Oh yeah, that's going in S tier. West Side Story. Oh, absolutely. You're going in A. I'm sorry. You're going in A. I fucking love West Side Story. I don't understand the problems with it that people have with it. Besides that whole Ansel Elgort thing, but that's a West Side Story thing. Like the whole Maria and whatever, like they're the least interesting characters. Everyone cares about the other ones. Okay. Top Gun Maverick. Okay, wait a minute here. Wait a minute. You are tough. I think about Top Gun Maverick like every month. I can't lie. I think about it a lot. And I think maturing as a person and as someone who reviews movies, I think maturing is realizing that this is like a 5-star movie. I don't think I gave it 5 stars. In fact, if I go on Letterboxd, I'm sure I gave this like a 4 or 4.5. But I enjoy it as a 5-star movie. But since I haven't rewatched it in a bit, even though I think about it a lot, I'm going to put you in A for now. And I think that's okay. Maybe. I'll revisit this. Women Talking, also between an A and a B. I'm going to put you in B. I think that's okay. Fine. So this is my tier list here. Let me just briefly scan over. Let me see if I want to make any changes. Belfast as an F. Again, it's not an F movie, but it is my least favorite Best Picture nominee, actually by far. So you have to go on F. I'm sorry, brother. Coda and Elvis in D. Yes, do I like Elvis more than Coda? I actually don't know. That's tough. Whatever. They can hold hands in D. C tier, No Man Land. Judas feels a little too low, but also it's not on the level in the B tier, so I'm going to keep it there. Triangle of Sadness, Maestro, Nightmare Alley. Wow, 2 Bradley Cooper movies back to back. All Quiet, Fablemans. Yeah, some people are going to be upset about that. Don't Look Up, and Mank. That's fine with me. B tier, Poor Things, American Fiction, blah, 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 blah. King Richard, I could move down, but should I move that down? I might move that down, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm going to move it down to C. That makes sense to me. Okay, so I move that down. Licorice Pizza, Promising Young Woman. That also feels a little high for Promising Young Woman, but I'm actually going to keep it there. I did enjoy rewatching it, like, a few years ago or something. Chicago 7, that's a personal thing. Fuck off. Zone of Interest in B tier. Yes, rewatchability matters for me. The Father, yeah. Power of the Dog, Tar, Women Talking. Okay. A tiers, Dune, Avatar, The Way of Water, Driving My Car, Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, Banshees, Killers of Flower Moon, Sound of Metal, West Side Story, Top Gun Maverick. Jesus Christ, that is a fucking banger. These are 10 movies. If these were Best Picture nominees, that would be incredible. My God, that'd be incredible. And I have 5 S tier movies: Oppenheimer, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Minari, Barbie, and Past Lives. I low-key could move Top Gun Maverick up. I really could. Like, it strikes something like deep down in here, the ending. God damn. I want to, but I'm going to lock this in right now. I think this is okay for me. Again, I've talked about this before. I think when someone first gets on Letterboxd or someone first starts reviewing movies, it is such a critical brain. Like, you'll think of one piece of dialogue that is said a little weird, or where the writing isn't great. You'll think of like one scene out of like a whole 2-hour movie, and you'll be like, okay, 4.5 stars. Now, for me, if I enjoy it, I'm just slapping whatever the fuck. You know, like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, 5 stars. You know what I'm saying? SpongeBob, 5 stars. Okay, so Top Gun Maverick, I remember being like, oh, the writing isn't that great. Like, I should really fuck off. That's probably a 5-star movie. But again, I'm locking this in. I'm ranting now. Okay, so that's my tier list. You let me know what you disagree with, as I'm sure you disagree with so much. I'm sure that Barbie and S tier is fucking enraging people. But that's okay. Okay, that's okay. That's why it's opinions, and it's all good. Let me know what you would do down in the comments. And I will see you guys very soon. Goodbye.